Who would have thought that 7 years later, this Aatrox game would still rank first among countless iconic moments. And from then on, Aatrox in the Rift. Never back down. This is the legendary god-descending Aatrox. One swing on 4. If you want to know how scary TheShy's Aatrox and Jace were, Wunder definitely had the most to say. TheShy still had that no freebies style. What does that mean? It means the moment he sees you, he fights. He was so aggressive with the QA. The other guy didn't even dare turn around. Basically saying this Aatrox was way too reckless. Better just play safe in lane first. But as everyone knows, when TheShy is laning, there's no such thing as peaceful farming. They traded all the way down to half HP at level 1, and Wunder started getting nervous. After the first 2 games of this BO5 taught him a lesson. He figured playing safe was the better choice. So once TheShy hit level 2 first, he shoved him straight off the wave, and Wunder couldn't even touch the minions. Not even a little. Meanwhile, after learning a lesson from TheShy's lane domination last game, they decided early on they had to deal with TheShy. So Ning took the full hit. The enemy mid and jungle chained their CC, and locked Ning down to death, and they still weren't done. TheShy got dubbed by 3 people after that, and sent straight back to base. At that point Wunder was definitely loving it, thinking he'd finally gotten revenge for last game. But as everyone knows, that old IG top jungle duo was absolutely the most vengeful combo around. The second Ning respawned, he camped topside. Here TheShy used QE to dodge the blades, but the outer edge of his second Q got sidestepped by Wunder's little move, so they couldn't keep him there. And Wunder got away. But that only made IG's top jungle even madder. So no matter how hard both teams were fighting mid, Ning still didn't even look that way. He was set on helping TheShy get his get back. As long as the enemy jungler showed topside, there was guaranteed to be a Lee Sin in his face. Who wouldn't feel that pressure? These 2 brothers even forced the issue themselves. Ning just ward hopped in and started swinging. It was all about the pressure. They absolutely could not back down. All to make sure TheShy was totally safe in lane. And right here came IG's biggest turning point. Jackie Love stepped up on purpose and handed Olistar the classic sacrifice buff. He got chunked down to low HP right away. Then when the enemy jungler saw that, he came bot for the gank, which let TheShy farm top in peace. And then we got the first iconic moment. The enemy Lissandra was fighting Rookie just fine. Then turned around and thought, why is there a guy with a giant sword in my face? By the time she tried to back off, it was too late. TheShy predicted it and knocked out both of them. The enemy jungler still tried to run, but this time, TheShy and Rookie sent him straight back home. So you like camping top? Huh? Yep, they really did love camping top. TheShy had just roamed mid, and messed up the enemy mid jungle, and now they were back again. TheShy flashed the Camille hookshot stun, and normally that means flash burned, no kill. Mikex figured this wasn't a good revenge angle, so he left the jungler there, and backed off first. Right then Ning showed up, but the enemy jungler was already tilted, and he was determined to trade 1 for 1 with TheShy. TheShy's elite agromagnet aura in top lane was already on full display back in 2018. This time it wasn't just the jungler, the mid laner came too, just to join the party. But TheShy proved with real action what it means when camping him still doesn't work. The moment he respawned and got back to lane, Wunder still couldn't beat him. A level 9 Wunder was getting chased by a level 8 TheShy, and now he was starting to question his life choices. But he still wouldn't accept it. And that's how we got this scene. Wunder QD forward to fight, and TheShy just stood there and fought back. Even though Wunder was 1 level up, after 1 full round of trading, he still came out behind. So Wunder backed off fast, to cool his head. And when TheShy's teammates saw he had the edge, they started making plays elsewhere. Wunder came over to help too. But the second he touched IG's Jackie Love, he triggered the ultimate sacrifice buff. So while the other team was pushing, that sacrifice buff kicked in. The enemy jungler got baited by Rookie, and charged straight in. And by the time he saw Ning coming, it was already too late to flash out. Ning locked him down with the follow-up, and Jackie Love flew in to finish the kill. A perfect sacrifice buff loop. After Jackie Love's sacrifice, IG caught back up in gold, and TheShy's farm caught up too. Now he was even in levels with Wunder. At that point Wunder didn't dare shove a single wave, or IG's mid and jungle would show up right in his face. The enemy still wanted to find a chance on TheShy, but by now TheShy was strong enough to 1v2 under his tower. They had no choice but to back off. Then Wunder did the one thing he really shouldn't have done. He couldn't find an angle on TheShy top, so he came mid to mess with Jackie Love again. And just how strong was that sacrifice buff? It gave TheShy another iconic highlight. Ning rotated over in a flash here, and with 1 kick plus team follow-up, they sent them right back home. Honestly, if it ended there, the other side would have been just fine. A 1 for 2 trade was still worth it, but instead they just had to keep chasing Jackie Love. And they even killed him. That instantly triggered the ultimate buff. First, the enemy jungler got deleted by Rookie, while he was sitting on a sliver of HP. The other side thought that was the end of it, but they forgot there was still 1 more guy. Then TheShy came in carrying that huge sword. Camille felt the killing intent.
被定住了，那追击有点难。Rookie 这边下就要小心自己的位置，没有这么敢回来。德山这边这么逼，稍微小心点。德山这一波，天神下凡一锤4。
To try taking a 3v3. Just one last struggle. TheShy Q flash over the wall to get on Sivir. Sivir thought she still had shield and flash, so she could still get out, right. But TheShy hit a perfect first Q knockup. Then used second Q plus E's to close in. Then 1 more auto into Q, and sent Sivir straight back to base. This Aatrox was just way too brutal. At that point Wunder's teammates were probably asking him, didn't you say Aatrox was supposed to be a level down? So why is he somehow up a level on everybody now? And Wunder was basically like, if you're so good, go deal with him. So the G2 guys came over to give it a try. And that's when we got the most legendary play in League of Legends history. No question about it. At the start of this fight, Camille went in, and with her teammates, they instantly melted Ning. Everyone thought there was no way IG could keep fighting. They wanted to back off and reset, but TheShy refused to retreat. He was basically saying this game had gotten way too personal. Let's hear the classic original cast for this one. He got locked down. That makes the chase kind of hard. He descends like a god and smashes 4. Wow, ever since that TheShy Aatrox once swing on 4. The moment Aatrox gets to the river, he comes with a built-in buff. That's the legendary power of belief. Let's go back through it frame by frame. TheShy was up front all alone. The enemy didn't think much of it. Lissandra just got clipped by 1 Q, and even then, they still thought it was nothing. Then the enemy mid and support got hit by another Q, and they still hadn't realized how serious it was. But then that third Q came down and chunked all 4 of them low. Right after that, IG charged in. The other side was probably totally confused. They'd seen plenty of AoE highlights, but never imagined Aatrox could do this. After that, IG moved on to Baron, and the enemy jungler still wanted to try for the steal. They were probably wondering how the game flow, which had been in their hands the whole time, somehow ended with Baron going to IG. But the most confused player of all wasn't anyone else. It was Wunder, who had been landing against TheShy, and now Wunder got surrounded by everyone on IG. This is what real get caught alone and looks like. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In the end, Wunder got chased all the way down, and Ning took the kill. He spent the whole game trying to scale, so how did it still end up like this? And the most brutal part was, TheShy was casually walking through the enemy jungle, and even stole a blue buff. Then he went and took their Grump too. That no freebie style was pushed to the absolute limit. After that, IG moved up to the enemy high ground. Wunder was scared he couldn't hold TheShy by himself, so he called his mid laner over, and the two of them got chunked to low HP in 2 hits. Then, when the rest of IG saw TheShy had already broken through Wunder, they pushed right in and cracked the enemy high ground. Normally that would have been the end of the push, but the other side just got angrier and angrier. How can one Aatrox be this insane? So the enemy Camille chased after TheShy first. After getting zoned back by AQ, TheShy could have just hopped the wall and left. But then the Ollie star with no ultimate flashed straight in, just to keep TheShy there. And the moment he landed, he got deleted. At that point Wunder saw TheShy and stopped caring. He ulted straight in, trying to 1v4 by himself, and got blown up instantly. And the kill still went to TheShy. Meanwhile, on the lower side, Ning used a perfect Dragon's Rage to chase off 2 people, and